want to flip over to the power rankings now?
That's exactly right, man.
All right, guys. Let's rank some teams, shall we?
Well, can we let's rip the Band-Aid off first. For all the Blue Jays.
Yeah,
fans.
we'll rip the Band-Aid off really quick. Coming in at number 11 is the Toronto Blue Jays. Now, there is no 11 on the power rankings.
No.
We just do top 10. But, I mean, this is a Blue Jays channel, so people look at the Blue Jays. They're not on here right now. We would be number 11, and arguments could be made for us to be number 10 again.
Ooh.
We were number 10 last week. I was a little bit generous last week. I didn't think that we belonged in the top 10.
Yeah.
I'm kind of just, like, reversing it, getting the other shoe to
Yeah,
drop
it's
here.
like, oh, we go 5-1.
Yeah. I mean, like, so still very, very good. Blue Jays still very, very good. But right now, we're going to be number 11. Either way, number 10 is the Philadelphia Phillies. They are 73 and 60, I believe. Is that correct?
Yep, that's right.
They're good. Harper's good. Pitching's good.
Yeah.
I didn't even know who Ranger Suarez was until the other day. He's really
crazy.
fucking good at baseball.
Yeah,
and I mean, Zach Wheeler should be coming back on Tuesday from the 15-day IL. He's pretty damn good at baseball. Aaron Nolan's having an incredible year right now. Big bounce back for him.
He is. However, they have been scuffling a little bit of the last little bit, going 500. So they got to keep up that momentum because I believe right now they are sitting. Yes, they are sitting in the last wild card spot.
Yeah.
Milwaukee's been struggling, but. You know, it's never safe with 1 month of baseball left.
Totally. Number 9 is the San Diego Padres. Frankly, they should be higher on this list considering their lineup and who they traded for at the deadline.
Yeah.
But, like, they've just been having some problems. It's kind of like one of those things where it feels almost like you can't go out and buy a team, maybe, is what's going on there, because they went out a season ago, bought Yu Darvish, bought Blake Snell.
They're just the buyers.
Guys.
They're just buyers.
It feels that way, right? And it's just one of those things where it's like, hey, I look at you on paper, and this team should be incredible.
Yeah.
You're not as incredible as you should be. Either way, they still have 74 Ws, so that's a lot of Ws. They are 9th in the power rankings. I still wouldn't necessarily want to play them, but I'm not as scared of them as I should be.
Yeah, and they also need to be careful because they're right there next to the Phillies, literally one over the power ranking. But the Phillies can get hot at any point, and I kind of like the Phillies better than them.
I think
which
so
is crazy
too.
to say.
I think so too. Number 8 is the Tampa Bay Rays. Now, what was it that you told me before? Like 11 out of 13 Ws or something like that.
So
like
they've
really good in the last little stretch.
They've won 11 of the last 13, so that they have actually I've seen them fly up the rankings, and granted, they are so close to the New York Yankees. They're 4 games out at this current point as we're making this video.
Yeah.
So, they got a legitimate shot to really fly up the rankings in our power rankings and in the standings.
Well, and also, too, like, a big problem for them this whole season was they were super-duper injured. They're starting to get some guys back. We're seeing the results starting to happen.
And they're still injured, too.
Yeah.
Like, they don't have McClanahan right now. They obviously don't have Glass now. They don't have their shortstop, Franco. I don't know how they're doing it.
Speaking of the New York Yankees, they're number 7. Now, this is one of the lowest rankings that they've been, I think, all season long.
Yeah.
But they just suck so bad right now. We already talked about it in the other little clip that we have, so go check that out if you haven't already. But they're bad, and I don't really have much more to say about it.
They're just so bad. 4-6 in their last 10, ranked 29th in OPS in the last month. So
for real.
Garbage.
For real. Number 6 is the Seattle Mariners. Similar to the Tampa Bay Rays, they have been crazy, crazy hot as of late, winning a ton, 8-2 in their last 10. They got 75 Ws right now. I am more scared of them than I am the New York Yankees.
100%. And they're on a beautiful 6-game win streak. So I do not, if I'm going to face Seattle Mariners soon, which thankfully we are not facing them anymore this season, I'd be afraid, especially if I'm a contending ball club, because they look dangerous. And I believe that Rodriguez is back.
He is. He is. And he's
there you
doing
go.
good stuff. Number 5 is the St. Louis Cardinals. 78 Ws for the Cardinals. Their offense, as we were talking about the Yankees in the last 30 days, their offense complete opposite. I think their offense is close to like a team OPS of like 900 or something stupid like that.
Yeah, it's gotta be.
Yeah.
It's 870.
Yeah, just
870.
like really
Insane.
stupid and like so much better than the second place team.
Oh my God.
You know, like
the Dodgers.
Yeah,
So much
exactly.
better than the Dodgers. It's Goldschmidt and Arenado.
Totally.
Those
man.
guys
Like, they are
insane.
leading the charge, and everyone else is kind of like helping them out as well. Like the other players are getting hot around them, and because Goldschmidt and Arenado have never been cold once this season, it's like the offense is popping off and being crazy. That's a team that's scary that I do not want to run into.
And they got the pitching too as well, so they're absolutely fantastic.
Number 4, Atlanta Braves, 83 Ws, I think, right now. Not a whole lot to say about them, other than they've just been consistent, reigning world champs. They figured it out. They were a bit slow off the top, a bit hungover from the World Series, but like they're here now, and you don't want to run into them.
They weren't as bad as they were last year off to the slow start, but they found it a little bit earlier in the season, and now it's showing with those 83 wins. They are dominating 73 of the last 10 on a 4-game win streak.
And their rivals, the New York Mets, are just one spot ahead of them with 85 wins. I'm still. I think I said it preseason. Like I thought that the Atlanta Braves were going to win this division. I still feel like they have a really good shot to do that. 2 games back, Scherzer just went day to day.
Yeah,
and we don't know how bad that's going to be. Like it could be
we don't
minor,
know.
it
Could be minor, but yeah, he left the other game the other night with 67 pitches. So obviously it's a little bit of a concern because like you said, the Atlanta Braves are creeping behind them, 1.5 games back right now. On the Mets, better start picking up some W's, and every game matters.
Yeah, and I also, too, if I'm the Mets, I might not rush Scherzer back at all like that, because it's like I need him for postseason to be 100%. Yeah. So
as nice it would be to get the bye, you got to get to postseason first. And if you want to get to the postseason and have good pitching, you got to keep Scherzer.
You need Scherzer. Number 2 is the Houston Astros, 85 W's as well. Just a little bit more commanding, in my opinion, than the New York Mets, considering 100%. Scherzer did just go down. They've been solid all season long. I think the last time we did the power rankings, talking about Bregman, he's still being very, very good. So they're great.
Yeah. Oh, look at that, 7-3 in their last 10. It's like a running joke every time we do this. They're always 7-3 or 8-2.
Pretty much always. They're pretty much always.
Never. Wow.
And similarly, the LA Dodgers. Now they're actually 6-4 in their last 10. Yeah. I know, dude. I know. Literally one of the only times I think I've seen 6-4 on their last 10, because they're almost always 8-2 or 9-1. But I guess they have to lose the occasional game. I wouldn't be concerned. They have 91 W's.
Dude, they double their amount of losses and then some. That's so messed up at 91-41. Now they are the team with about 30-ish, a little less than 30-ish games left in the regular season. They could easily hit 110 W's.
Yeah. I think odds right now for them to win are like plus 300. It might be money, guys. Like it might actually be worth your time to bet plus 300 because they're that good.
Way too good. All right.
Those are the power rankings, folks.